we weren't going to give you a premeditated list of ways to memorize the amendments because that's not going to help you memorize it. What's going to help you memorize it is something so idiotic. And I mean, again, it's going to be idiotic, and you're thinking, this is going to be boring. We're going to hate you by the end of this. Just give them a 0 now. But the thing is, I remembered all the dumb stuff I did when I was little, like trying to do a backflip. Eating installation. It's not installation. Long story. But if we do something stupid up here, you're going to remember it most likely. So what we're going to do is have Anna present the amendment, and Jackson and I portray something for that amendment.
We're going to have to be a little it's going to be 13th Amendment, We're going to have to
Now, this also helps with showing you guys how hard or easy it is to just come up with a memorization thing for an amendment, to remember it. So pretty much we are going to be you all trying to come up with a way to remember an amendment on the spot.
You check your time. Also, we're going to try to keep it out.
Yes.
Oh, there is audience.
There will be audience participation.
There's no audience participation. We can't do that all. It's embarrassed to do anything.
All right.
Let's
get off stage. All right.
Okay, so Amendment 1 is the freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly, and protest.
Oh man. Oh man.
You shut up! You cannot talk! Cannot talk!
I have the right to speak. I have the right to assemble.
I will petition
I have the right
that you
to press
can't talk!
I have the right to press you away from me. That's the press. And also, if I want to pray for this to end, I can do that.
No, you can't! No, you can't!
See.
Amendment 2, the right to bear arms.
Wrong amendment! I have the right to have a gun, not bear arms! You can have a gun if you want, but you have to have a license and you have to be proper use of it. I can't shoot that. I can't shoot Anna. That's not right. But I can shoot a bear going after it. But only if I have a license. See.
Amendment 3, no quartering of soldiers.
Get out of my house! You get out of my house right now!
National Guard,
No! Out! 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 Get out of my house!
Please don't get
see.
Oh my god.
He's definitely done all.
Wait, 3 to go.
Amendment 4 must have warrant searches or seizures.
Oh, I'm out of this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't touch me, you don't have a warrant.
Probable cause!
No! It's a seizure, but you do not have the right to do that. I have the right to my own privacy. Please just let me seizure in peace. See.
Amendment 5, self-incrimination.
So, why don't you just tell me you did it? Just, give yourself up.
What?
Give yourself up.
It's not illegal to steal $20.
It is if you say it is. Look, we're just gonna do it.
I don't want to.
You're guilty.
No, I'm not.
Guilty. Don't care what the Constitution says, you're guilty.
You're guilty.
See.
I don't really understand that one. Anna's summaries are kind of bad.
That was probably not going to be on your test, to be honest.
Amendment 6, right to a speedy trial and lawyer.
You, sir! Are you guilty of this crime?
No!
Where's your lawyer?
I don't have one!
Alright, then we can't do anything.
That's a fast trial! See.
Amendment 7, right to a jury trial.
Alright,
Well, we can use the audience.
yeah.
Alright, so how many is it? 12 or 16? How many is it?
Well,
12. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can do math.
Yeah,
We need you.
Yeah, get up. Just volunteer. Get up. Get
Oh,
up.
no, you need to. Is that 12? Really?
Get up.
Now it's 12.
That's 9,
You stay right there.
10, 12. You
Okay.
got it, 12.
So, I think you're guilty. This man's not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
I just changed my mind because I'm a lawyer.
Slimy.
Most money.
Justin Pillager hair is illegally good looking.
Does the jury agree?
Yes.
What the heck? See.
That is a hung jury.
Amendment 8, no cruel and unusual punishment.
Oh, that's just.
Hey, Anna, you're in this one.
No!
You have to listen to
No! Please! Please! No! Punishment!
Listen to her talk about her day.
What's next?
Okay. Amendment 9, no rights not listed in the Constitution to the people do exist.
I'm sorry, what was that one?
Rights not listed in the Constitution to the people do exist.
These are the hard ones.
Hey, it says here that there's no more rights, but we could just like tell everybody we have like rights not listed, so we could just like do whatever we want.
That's a great idea. We'll just do whatever we want.
I mean, it doesn't say so here. It doesn't say in the it doesn't say in the Constitution we have these rights, but I mean it's implied.
It's totally implied.
Ninth Amendment, it's implied that we have these.
That's right. And he's just been against ours. See. These kids trick you after a while.
Amendment 10, any rights not in the Constitution are up to the states.
All right. Well, it doesn't say in the Constitution that we can't execute anyone by hanging, but let's just do it because we are a state.
Actually, I've got something better than hanging.
Yeah.
Trial by combat.
Trial by combat, not in the Constitution, so it's given to us, the states.
We can do trial by combat.
See.
Amendment 11, prohibits citizens of one state or a country from suing another state or country.
I'm from Alabama and you're from Florida and you married my sister who I wanted to marry. I'm suing you.
She didn't love you!
Oh my goodness, I wish there was a way I could sue you, but I can't because you're from Florida and I'm from Alabama.
Curses the 11th Amendment? 11th Amendment. Sing. Alright, I got this one. Okay.
Amendment 12, added the separation of the president and vice president onto 2 different ballots.
Okay, does anyone know how this happened? Alright, this is going to be a history lesson in a government class. Mr. President, will you stand up and join us, please? Mr. President, this is what you're doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, see, we have our president here. It works out because he will symbolize John Adams, the 2nd president of the United States. Okay. Now we need Thomas Jefferson. All right. Thomas Jefferson, the first Secretary of State of the United States, ambassador to France. Okay, so we'll have Thomas Jefferson here. Thomas Jefferson was the vice president to John Adams during his first term. But no one really liked John Adams. We don't really know why. It's probably for some federalist reason. So no one likes John Adams, but they're all running in an election. And then we've got Merm. Merm will be Aaron Burr, who was known for not really believing in anything and just kind of like going with anything to get power. So we've got John Adams versus Thomas Jefferson versus Aaron Burr. Puff, will you be so kind? Puffer will be representing Alexander Hamilton, first Secretary of the Treasury of the United States. And, yeah, I know, right? This guy knows money. Okay, so basically what went down is John Adams was like, I'm going to run, and everyone was like, no, so, no! And he was a Federalist, because they didn't really like Federalists, because government control is dumb and communism. So then we've got Thomas Jefferson, who was an anti-Federalist, Aaron Burr, who was kind of an anti-Federalist, but he just kind of really did whatever he needed to do to get power, and then we've got Alexander Hamilton, and he was like a super Federalist elitist. So basically, everyone was like, ah, who are we going to vote for? because they were like, ah, Thomas Jefferson, but then they're also like, ah, Aaron Burr. So no one could really make up their mind on who they wanted to vote for. So they're like, Alexander Hamilton, who are you going to vote for? Side note, Alexander Hamilton hated Thomas Jefferson, and Thomas Jefferson hated Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, see, he hated him because of their like different ideals and total differences on economic policies and Secretary of State jobs, and they just really hate each other. It's like Auburn versus Alabama, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then Aaron Burr was friends with Alexander Hamilton, kind of, but not really, because Aaron Burr took his father-in-law's seat in the Senate, which is a real lame thing to do. So everyone was like, Alec, who are you going to vote for? And then he was like, Thomas Jefferson, because Thomas Jefferson actually had ideals and ideologies about stuff, while Aaron Burr was just doing whatever he needed to. So basically, then the election happened, Thomas Jefferson won, Aaron Burr got second, and then he became the president, and he became vice president. Thomas Jefferson was like, man, that is not right. I don't like Aaron Burr. I don't want him as my vice president, so this is ridiculous. So they came up with the 12th Amendment to make sure that the president could choose his vice president, and it wasn't the guy who got in second place. You can sit down. But then, this is when the juicy. So basically, then Aaron Burr got really mad at Alexander Hamilton because he stole the power from him. So then, he challenged him to a duel. And then they did the duel thing where they walk, and then Aaron Burr shoots Alexander Hamilton, bam! Dead, lie on the ground, you're dead. He's dead. Alexander Hamilton dies after being like Secretary of Treasury, he got on the $10 bill, blah, 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 blah. So he dies. Aaron Burr's the third vice president, but then everyone's like, ah! Because Alexander Hamilton was actually very important financially, and he was like big in the World War and stuff. So then Aaron Burr goes off to the West, tries and finds like deals and financial stuff to like make money. All fails out, kind of ends as his failure. His daughter dies at the age of 29, and that's pretty much the story of the 12th Amendment.
I like it. Also very excited in putting Alexander Hamilton on the
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson on a
10 points.
History. Yes, he'll be on the back and she'll be on the front.
The 13th Amendment abolishes slavery.
Yeah, we're not doing this one. This one's a touchy subject.
Yeah, it's two.
Scene.
Alright.
I mean, that's yours.
Okay, Amendment 14 grants citizenship to all people born or naturalized in the United States, which included former slaves recently freed.
Born or naturalized. This is kind of ironic because we just skipped the 13th one.
It's like the 13th, 14th, and 15th are all like around this type of stuff, Civil War style.
I feel really bad about this.
Oh,
I'm free now. I should get to vote.
no.
I have the 14th.
No, I'm Jim Crow. No. Jim Crow says no.
Does Jim Crow know the 14th Amendment?
Yeah. Jim Crow still says no.
Scene.
Okay, the 15th Amendment grants African American men the right to vote.
Guess who's back?
Jim Crow says no.
15th.
Black Coat says no. Jim Crow.
15th actually says right now that I can vote. You can't discriminate against race.
Yeah, Jim Crow says no.
Forget Jim Crow.
No, you can't forget Jim Crow.
And
Anna's
repeat the
power.
15th.
Anna is
No,
powerless.
repeat the 15th.
Jim Crow
Repeat the
says
15th.
no.
Repeat the 15th.
Jim Crow says no. Jim Crow says no. Jim Crow
That's-
says no.
that's
It's
not how
actually
this
really
works.
racist, so if you guys are like cheering on me,
Repeat the 15th.
no. Anna, don't repeat the 15th. You say Jim Crow says no.
Repeat it, Anna.
Jim Crow says no, Anna.
Repeat it.
Anna,
Repeat it.
Jim Crow says no.
This is a historic moment, Anna. Repeat the 15th Amendment.
No, Anna. Jim Crow says no. You are a Southern belle. Jim Crow says no.
Repeat the 15th Amendment,
Jim
Anna.
Crow says no.
Just whisper it.
No.
Okay, you can't discriminate against race. I heard it. She said it. You didn't hear it, but I heard it. You can trust me.
Cheerleaders lie.
So technically, I
Jim
get to
Crow says
vote.
no.
She's the
Jim Crow
Constitution.
says no.
Constitution trumps
Jim Crow
Jim
says
Crow
no.
because of the Supremacy
Jim
Clause.
Crow
I don't
says
know.
no.
Scene, because Supremacy Clause trumps your law, Jim Crow.
Jim Crow no says no.
See.